Winnipeg police have identified the victim in the city's latest homicide. Officers were called to the back lane of Demolin Street Sunday morning after someone reported seeing a body in the area. The body is that of 23-year-old Kyle Vasconcelos. A makeshift vigil was put up where his body was found. Officers say it's too soon to tell if the attack was random or targeted.
Until we can determine exactly why the individual was at that location, who he may have had contact with, we're not going to speculate in any way, shape, or form.
The cause of death won't be known until after an autopsy is done. Anyone with information is asked to call Crime Stoppers. Meanwhile, police are looking for suspects after a man was stabbed in the city's West End. Officers were called to the 500 block of Victor Street around 10 o'clock last night. Police tape and a number of cruisers remained at the scene this morning. The victim was taken to hospital in critical condition but has since been upgraded to stable. The investigation continues. A 17-year-old Steinbach teen has been shot and killed after being mistaken for a bear near the Bloodvein First Nation. RCMP say the teen was camping with 3 other males on June 2nd. Around 4 a.m., a 22-year-old man woke up and believed a bear was near the tent and fired the gun, hitting the 17-year-old. Bloodvein is about 250 kilometers north of Winnipeg. RCMP have identified the 2 women killed in a weekend crash north of Winnipeg. The 17-year-old driver and 18-year-old passenger were both from Winnipeg. Police say they were speeding on River Road when their car left the road, rolled over and hit a utility pole. Their names have not been released, but their friends have identified them as Daniela Starr and Candace Taylor. A 22-year-old University of Calgary graduate has died in Ecuador after being hit by a piece of ice the size of a car while climbing a volcano. Danielle Kendall died on Sunday. She was reportedly on a guided climb with 7 others when it happened during the descent at about 5,400 meters. The University of Calgary says Kendall had just completed her degree in chemical engineering and was a member of the Dinos women's track and field team. The federal government is partnering with the Canadian Red Cross in a national campaign to fight bullying and intimidation. The Stand Up to Bullying and Discrimination Project will train thousands of young people to deliver anti-bullying workshops in their communities. Ottawa teenager Jamie Hubley committed suicide in 2011 after years of being bullied for being openly gay. His father, Alan, says the program will help create hope.
Needs to be done, but this is a very important and big first step.
We can certainly point to success by having this network of kids who have resources at their disposal to stand up to bullies in their community. I think is a part measure of success.
The workshops are being organized through the Red Cross across Canada. Government Senate Leader Marjorie LeBreton will introduce a motion today calling for the Auditor General to conduct a full audit of expenses in the Red Chamber. LeBreton says Canadians have the right to know at all times that their tax dollars are being spent wisely and above board. She's calling on Liberal Senate Leader James Cohen to support her motion. And we'll have more news coming up at 7 o'clock. Right now we'll check in with Jeremy.